So you're looking into moving to Park City, Utah. You want to know some cool things about living there? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you the 5 best things about living in Park City, Utah, and I'm getting after it right now. Welcome back, everybody. I am Greg Spackman. I'm with the Living Salt Lake City channel. So if you want to learn everything about what it's like to live here, eat here, sleep here, play here in the Salt Lake City area, then please click the subscribe button and click the little bell to be notified every time I do a new video. I've been getting a ton of people reaching out who are looking to move here to the Park City area or even the Salt Lake City area, and I absolutely love it. So if that's you, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I've got your back if you're moving here to the Park City area. So the number 5 reason that I really love living in Park City, Utah is the weather. And you get snow in the winter, and this year is nothing unlike what we've seen in the past. We have so much snow, so you are able to snowboard, snow ski, do everything that you want to do in the outdoors with the snow. You can tube down hills, everything you could do in the winter time here. You got in the summer, you have great weather. It gets in the 70s and the 80s, so it doesn't get super hot. So if you hate the heat, this is a great area to get into. So in the fall, then you got the leaves that change, and these leaves are some of the best changing leaves anywhere in the nation for sure, for the different colors that you get. Then you got a really nice spring because you were tired of the cold winter, so it starts to warm up, and all the trees are starting to gain their buds, and everything that happens in the springtime, and then that leads you into the summer, of course. And one other thing about the weather up here is you got super clean air, since it doesn't have all the pollution because we're on the east side of the mountains. So that's a huge plus. So some of the issues that maybe you had with the breathability in the Salt Lake City area, I've heard that you don't end up with that in the Park City area. But weather is a huge reason and a big plus to living in Park City, Utah. The number 4 reason to live in Park City, Utah is all the outdoor stuff that you're able to do, from hiking, fishing. I plan to learn how to fly fish, and I've been told the best place to do it is in Park City, Utah. They have concerts. When I was 12 years old, I went and saw my very first concert, which was a Tears for Fears concert, and I saw that in Park City, right where the slopes are. It was super awesome. You have hot air balloon riding that you can do. You can horseback ride. You can raft on the Weber River. You can do sleigh rides in the wintertime. There's ski jumpers that you can go check out at the Olympic Park that jump into the water, and we've been there a couple times to watch those people, do their flips and everything that they practice for during the wintertime, but they do it into the pool, the huge Olympic-sized pool. They have this rock climbing wall that they have people that'll rock climb all the way up it and then drop into the pool, which is fun to watch. You can bobsled there, you can zip line, you can inner tube down the hills. There's a ton of things to do up in there in that Olympic Park area. You got Jordanelle Reservoir, if you haven't checked that out at all, but you can camp there, you can boat there, paddleboard, kayak, canoe, just everything you want to be able to do on a reservoir, and you can hike around it with some cool trails. There's just a ton of stuff that you're going to be able to do at the Jordanelle. You can mountain bike, which mountain biking would be some incredible views that you're going to have from the mountains looking out over the valley, or just around town and then looking up at the mountains. So mountain biking is something you could take advantage of. You got Rockport Reservoir, which we went to last year. I don't think we'll be back because it was super windy for us, but if you were on a parasail or some other sort of thing where you wanted wind, then it's pretty awesome. But you can camp there and fish there, and then do other water sports as well. Then you got Deer Creek Reservoir is where we go, and that's where we paddleboard and kayak, and then also you can swim in the water and then just hang out at the shore and chill. It's a great place to go. It's one of the closest ones, and it doesn't get a lot of wind, so you got that going for you as well. But the outdoors is probably a big reason why you're looking at Park City, and it's got a ton of the outdoors for you to be able to do and enjoy. If you're still with me right now, comment below what you like best about Park City, Utah. I'd love to hear from you. Love to know. If you want me to shoot another video about Park City, then go ahead and make a comment about that, and I'll get to it and get a video shot as well as for that. The number 3 great thing about living in Park City, Utah is its ratings. So let me pull that up here just so that we can go over that. But this is all from niche.com, the ratings, and here they are. So niche.com overall gives Park City an A, which is awesome. One of the top places, but you can see there it's the number 1 best place to live in Summit County. So that's awesome. It has an A for public schools, a B- for crime and safety, C+ for housing, and that's just going to be, and the C+ is just for the cost of housing in Park City, and I'll cover that in just a minute. A for a nightlife. There's a ton of places that you can go to, bars and other things to do for nightlife in Park City for a town of its size is awesome. It's an A rated for good for families, B+ for diversity, A for jobs, C+ for weather, and I'm guessing that's just due to it being cold and snow and stuff, but I don't know why you give it a C+. It should be an A because it has all 4 seasons, so you're going to be able to enjoy all 4. All year long, you're going to be able to enjoy Park City for what it has to offer, unless you hate the snow. And if you hate the snow, then it's not a good place to go. C- for cost of living. That's due to housing and then the other costs that it costs to live there. A+ for health and fitness, which I covered in the outdoors. You got no excuse for being able to get out and do any sort of exercise in there, and it leads to lots of people having an active lifestyle that live there. Outdoor, A, of course, should be an A+, but I don't think they give an A+. And then commute is an A because typically there isn't much traffic other than all the traffic coming into Park City or leaving Park City from everybody else. But as far as commute goes, it's pretty awesome. Here we go for their Park City rankings. Best place to live in Utah is rated number 5. Best place for young professionals rated number 12. Best place with public schools rated number 14. So you got fabulous schools there. It's a great place to live. Finding the right area in there is why you give me a call so that I can help you move to the right area. Next thing on the list would be crime and safety as far as for the rankings go. And this is from niche.com, of course, not from me, since I can't steer you in as far as crime goes. But you can read here on the screen what the difference is for crime is here in Park City. Here are the school ratings in Park City. You got A for Park City High School, McPaulin School A, Parley School A, Midway School A-, and Ecker Hill Middle School A-. So the schools in Park City are amazing. So those are niche.com's ratings, of course, and everything that I've heard from anyone that I've helped move there or just anyone in general that lives there, it's an amazing place to live and a great place to call home. The number 2 reason to live in Park City, Utah is its location and where it's located. So let me open up the map so you can get a good idea of where it's at. All right, here we have the map. You can see Park City is located out here in red. Here's Jordanelle Reservoir here. See the different ski resorts, Park City and Deer Valley. They're both there. But you're going to be taking I-80 into Salt Lake City. And so as far as where Park City is, it's awesome that it's out east and the mountain range here separates it. So that's once again why it has it's clear, fresh air out there. But you're 40 minutes to the Salt Lake City airport, so you're close enough to get to the airport. You can do it faster if you drive faster. You're 40 minutes to downtown Salt Lake City. Interesting that it's the same amount of distance, but it's just where you get off the freeway and switch, and then have to get off the freeway where the airport is right off of I-80. Then you're 30 minutes to Deer Creek Reservoir, which is right here. And that was, you're just going to take this highway here over to it. So that's a super fun drive, super scenic drive, awesome views. Then you're 25 minutes to Heber, which is right here. And they have an airport there, so you're going to be able to use that airport if you have a private plane. Then you're 25 minutes to Rockport Reservoir, which is right here, up this way. And that's the one I touched about going to. And then you are 15 minutes. Doesn't even feel like it's 15 minutes, but that's about how long it takes to get over here to Jordanelle Reservoir. And that's the one that there's a ton of camping spots there. You can fish there, boat there, tons of things. My negative about Jordanelle over Deer Creek is Jordanelle's a lot colder, so you almost need like a wetsuit or just like cold water. Deer Creek, you didn't need that. It was warmer water, so know that. But I highly recommend that you check both out and try both. And then from Park City down to Provo, in case you're going that way, you're looking at, it's about an hour. All in all, location-wise, I think it's amazing. And that's a great reason to live there. It's just you're up and out of the way. You're not in the city, but you're close enough to go to the city for all the shopping and everything else that you need in the city, but you're not in it. So that's number 2, location, and hopefully that's part of what's making you research or look into moving to Park City, Utah, is its location. But the number 1 reason, and I think why most people move to Park City, is the winter sports. You're from your snow skiing and snowboarding. You're skiing and snowboarding at the number 3 place in the entire nation, and that's Park City, Utah. And then right next to it, you have Deer Creek. So you can ski or snowboard at both of those and enjoy both of those ski resorts. You're able to snowmobile up there, which is awesome. You can snow bike. I haven't tried, but sounds like it would be a lot of fun. You can dog sled. You can snowshoe. You can cross country ski. There's a ton of things that you're going to be able to do as far as winter sports go up in Park City that you're not going to be able to do in some of the other areas that you live in Salt Lake because of the amount of snow that they get over what you're going to get in Park City, Utah. So hopefully winter sports is a big reason why you're wanting to move there. And then my bonus reason is all the views and the scenery that you're going to be able to see in Park City. And so every day you get to look at amazing mountains. It feels like you're kind of in a snow globe. And for half the year, you're going to have snow all over the mountains. So you're going to be looking at that view. And then the snow's going to melt, and then you're going to be looking at these really cool looking mountains in a completely different way. You're going to see them. So the scenery up there, and then some of the drives you're going to be able to take through the canyons and up and other roads. You're going to find some cool places where you want to go picnic or hike or whatever. You're going to be able to find all of that up in Park City. So if you're thinking about making that move to the Park City area, please reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you. Give me a call. Shoot me a text, send me an email. I can help you on your journey here to the Park City area. And until next time, be rad.